Welcome everybody to our Tuesday night Money Matters talk show. We have a very special guest in the house tonight, Miss Donna L. Let me tell you a little bit about Donna's background before she gives us all of her wisdom on financial matters. Donna received her Bachelor's of Science degree in Finance and Management from California State University, East Bay. And she's worked in the banking industry for over 30 years and has a lot of gems to share with us tonight. Now, Donna, the question that we're all dying to know, how can we save money in this very expensive economy?
There are so many things you can do. First of all, you need to be cheap. You need to change your habits. Perhaps you can stop drinking that $5 or $10 latte every day, which adds up to $25 a week, and times 4, that's $100 a month that you can be saving in the bank. Then the other thing is, don't do so much impulse buying and try to control yourself when you see all these tempting things. I have a hard time because I surf the net and I get tricked into buying things I see on the net, which is like a bad habit because I get all these emails from these stores that show me these sales, all these pretty items, and that I need to stop doing. I have too much clothes in the closet already.
Wow, those are some things I never really considered. Just think about saving $100 a week by not buying coffee from Starbucks. That can really add up. So how do we save for retirement other than not buying coffee?
Well, you can start by putting as much as you can in your 401k if you have one in your company. If you do not, you can open an IRA. And another thing is you can open a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k where you are not paying taxes when you take out the money, but when you do put it into the accounts, you are taxed on it. Whereas regular IRAs, you get a tax deduction for an amount you put in every year, and you would do the same for a 401k. So whereas a Roth, you won't be taxed when you take out the money, and on top of that, it will be making compounding interest and dividends throughout your life cycle. So you probably will plan to retire when you're about 60 to 70 years old, and people live a long time now. So if you retire at 60, you might live to 90. So you'll have to have 30 years of income after you retire. So you got to think about how that money is going to grow and how you're going to invest it.
Wow, that's great information. I never understood the difference between a Roth and a 401k. So the Roth is post-tax versus your common pre-tax, but the benefit is there's no tax when you take it out.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Great information. So what if my company doesn't have a 401k plan? I think you kind of touched on this, but any other advice?
Yes, you can open a regular IRA. You can put in, I think, about 4,000 or 5,000. I don't have an IRA that I contribute to every year because I have a 401k in my company, and it's nice that my 401k gets matched about 5 to 7% a year, but it isn't matched by dollar amount, it's matched by company stock. Depending on the company you work for, the plans differ from each company. And then you need to choose funds you want to go into your 401k. They have many index funds, and depending on how much risk you want to take, you can, go into NASDAQ index funds, or you can go to international funds, depending on how much appetite you have for risk. I mean, since we're younger, we can be more risky, and then when you get older, you can be a little more conservative. The whole thing is you want to make a lot of interest and income during the time you work. The other thing is the stock market goes up and down, but the average is that you'll make about 8 or 9% a year in the stock market because of all these growth and fluctuation. People are afraid of downturns, but usually the downturns go back up eventually and levels out. There's better growth in a stock fund than just putting things in a bond fund where the bonds, the interest rate is very low, or the money market accounts are very low.
Okay. Thank you. What other accounts can be used for retirement savings besides the ones that you mentioned? Anything else?
There's a health savings account that you can contribute to every year, and those funds can be used to pay for your medical costs, and even after you retire, you can take that health savings account with you and use it for long-term care.
Oh, okay.
And it's tax-free. When you put in the money, it can be deducted from your taxes, and then when you take it out and use it for your medical costs, you won't be taxed on that money you take out either. Wow,
Just a regular lay person, all of these terms, stocks, bonds, money market, health savings account. What if you just don't want to deal with financial retirement planning yourself? Any advice?
yes, you can go to a financial planner like Monica because they can show you the path of retirement, and they can bring up certain plans you can follow, and they help you decide what you want. And they're usually experts that have a finance degree or have taken many courses to reach a certified financial planner.
Well, can you tell the audience anything about investment clubs?
Investment clubs, I belong to 2 investment clubs. I belong to Better Investing and American Association of Individual Investors, and both of them have websites and local clubs. Better Investing has been around since 1950s, and they have magazines and conventions to go to every year, and I can send everybody their website. And also you can join the investment club on a local level, where you join a local club and you guys all pool your money in and make decisions to buy and sell stocks. Sometimes you can contribute $50 a month, and all that money is pooled into like a group account for your club, and you guys can buy and sell as a group.
Well, thank you for being here tonight. It's Donna. We learned a lot, but now it's time for a commercial break, and we'll be right back for some Q&A with the audience.
Thank you,
very much.
Jennifer.